Breaking news. Pi Network unveils mainnet migration roadmap. Pi Network explained that the transferable balance available on the app is simply a simplified calculation used to save computational load. Pi Network has published an extensive update detailing its mainnet migration roadmap and explaining its tokenomics and mining process. The mainnet migration is a sophisticated and scale-intensive process, including the migration of Pi balances for tens of millions of users built up over 6 years. In contrast to a simple airdrop executed by most other crypto projects, the migration of Pi is rooted in audited mining data and contains protections against cheating and guarantees fairness. This project has already successfully migrated more than 12 million users, which is a significant milestone in scalability terms, particularly keeping in mind the in-house KYC and migration procedure offered at no fiat expense to users. The mainnet migration roadmap is organized into 3 main phases depending on the network priorities. First, migrations. The initial phase is migrating existing users in the queue. It comprises verified base mining rewards, security circle rewards, lockup rewards, utility app usage rewards, and confirmed node rewards. Second, migrations. Upon finishing the initial phase, the network will migrate referral bonuses. These are only awarded when the referred team members have successfully completed KYC. Periodic migrations. In the last phase, Pi Network will transfer to periodic migration cycles, monthly or quarterly, incrementally transferring all outstanding rewards and bonuses to users' mainnet wallets. Pi Network explained that the transferable balance available on the app is simply a simplified calculation used to save computational load. Real amounts transferred into mainnet wallets are often more than calculated, since they're computed through extensive calculations of years of mining behavior and rewards. The network also specified its tokenomics. Of a 100 billion Pi maximum supply, 65% is reserved for community mining rewards, 10% for the foundation, 5% for liquidity, and 20% for the core team. These reserves increase proportionally with the amount of Pi migrated to maintain the system fair and well-balanced. Finally, the mining rewards of Pi operate under a declining trend over time. Users receive greater rewards by participating through security circles, utility apps, and operating nodes, with rewards dependent upon a declining base rate that contracts each month. This way, sustainability and decentralization are promoted. In conclusion, Pi Network is steadily progressing with its mainnet migration fairly and securely, while maintaining transparency about token distribution and mining rewards. Thanks for watching. Breaking news. China shifts away from US dollar, embraces Pi Network for daily transactions. In a surprising turn of events, China has announced its decision to move away from the US dollar as its primary currency for international transactions, opting instead to adopt Pi Network's digital currency, Pi, for daily transactions within the country. This significant shift underscores China's growing interest in exploring alternative currencies and embracing innovative financial technologies. The decision to transition away from the US dollar comes amidst escalating tensions between China and the United States, as well as concerns over the stability of the global financial system. By embracing Pi Network's cryptocurrency, China aims to assert greater control over its monetary policy and reduce its reliance on traditional fiat currencies. Meanwhile, Pi Network, a decentralized digital currency platform, has been steadily gaining traction in China, with an increasing number of shops and businesses opting to accept Pi as a form of payment. This growing adoption reflects the growing confidence in Pi Network's technology and its potential to revolutionize the way people transact and store value. One of the key factors driving Pi Network's adoption in China is its focus on accessibility and inclusivity. Unlike traditional banking systems, which can be complex and exclusionary, Pi Network allows anyone with a smartphone to participate in the digital economy and earn cryptocurrency through mining. Moreover, Pi Network's emphasis on security and decentralization has resonated with Chinese consumers and businesses alike, providing them with a trusted and reliable alternative to traditional payment methods. As China continues to embrace Pi Network and explore new opportunities in the digital currency space, the global financial landscape is poised for a significant transformation. With China leading the way in adopting innovative financial technologies, other countries may soon follow suit, further accelerating the adoption of cryptocurrencies like Pi Network's Pi. In the midst of geopolitical tensions and economic uncertainty, China's embrace of Pi Network's cryptocurrency signals a new era of innovation and opportunity in the digital economy. As Pi Network continues to expand its presence and influence, the world watches with anticipation to see how this groundbreaking technology will shape the future of finance. The decision by China to shift away from the US dollar and embrace Pi Network's cryptocurrency for daily transactions is not an isolated event, but part of a broader trend towards diversification and de-dollarization. The BRICS bloc, consisting of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, has also been actively exploring alternative currencies and financial systems as part of its efforts to reduce dependence on the US dollar. BRICS countries have long expressed concerns over the dominance of the US dollar in global trade and finance, viewing it as a source of economic vulnerability and geopolitical influence. As such, they have been exploring various initiatives to promote the use of alternative currencies and establish greater financial sovereignty. The adoption of Pi Network's cryptocurrency by businesses and shops in China is just one example of how BRICS countries are actively seeking alternatives to the US dollar. With its decentralized and accessible nature, Pi Network's cryptocurrency offers BRICS countries a viable option for facilitating international trade and transactions outside the traditional banking system. Moreover, BRICS countries have been exploring the development of their own digital currencies, known as central bank digital currencies, as a means of reducing reliance on the US dollar and promoting financial inclusion. By developing CBDCs and embracing cryptocurrencies like Pi Network's Pi, BRICS countries are positioning themselves to play a leading role in shaping the future of global finance. As BRICS countries continue to collaborate and innovate in the realm of digital currencies and financial technologies, they are likely to exert increasing influence on the global financial landscape. The shift away from the US dollar towards alternative currencies represents a significant step towards achieving greater economic independence and stability for BRICS countries and beyond. With China leading the way in embracing Pi Network's cryptocurrency and BRICS countries collectively exploring alternative financial systems, the stage is set for a transformative shift in the global economy. As the world watches these developments unfold, the role of BRICS in driving the dollar shift and shaping the future of finance cannot be overstated.